Ryan, you gauge the first 6 games this year compared to last year, and I know this has been an emphasis for you and the coaching staff, but you shaved 20 points per game off your defensive average. That is absolutely remarkable.
Yeah, and it's a credit to our kids because you can emphasize whatever you want as coaches, and if your kids don't buy into making that happen, then it won't happen. And so we've got a really good group of young men in that gym and in that locker room this year that are listening and are buying into what we have to say and what we're trying to teach. And, you know, defense and rebounding has been our emphasis all 5 years that I've been here, but really we made it a even bigger emphasis this year. And we talked about what you just said, which is last year's points per game average and how that just is not going to get the job done. And I think we've got kids in that locker room and in that gym that understand that, have bought into that. And we've made adjustments as a coaching staff in how we defend and how we teach rebounding and things like that. But ultimately that credit goes to our kids because they are bought into trying to be a better defensive team, trying to get better at rebounding. And every time we step in the gym, I feel like our kids are either responding to accountability to that or they're bringing the energy it takes to get better at that from the jump that day. We have 2 main goals that we hold our kids accountable to. And the first one is our defensive rebounding percentage. We want that to be 80% or higher, which is a lofty goal, but it can be done if you're really bought into making sure the other team doesn't get any second chances. So in other words, if the team misses a shot, we don't want them to get a second attempt because those second attempts are usually putbacks or kick out threes. And so they're higher percentage shots than they would have otherwise gotten if you just got the rebound in the first place. And so, but we do talk to our kids a lot about, you got to play every possession like it could be your last because you just don't ever know. Nothing's guaranteed to us in this game. Nothing's guaranteed to us in our lives. And so he's done a really, really admirable job, I think, of fighting through some of the things that come with coming back from an injury. And we're proud of him.